Welcome to Console Loop, the best way to find out about the latest video game announcements. In our leading topics of the day, Nintendo Switch Joy-Cons are mechanically flawed, and Microsoft might be introducing an ad-supported version of Xbox Game Pass. In a recent survey, Microsoft asked players if they would be interested in a discounted ad-supported version of Xbox Game Pass. The new subscription tier would give you access to first-party games 6 months after release and online multiplayer. It would also be download only, which means no access to Xbox's cloud streaming service. The survey also mentioned a price of €3 per month, which could be a good deal depending on how many ads they plan to force down your throat. If you have an Xbox Game Pass subscription, well, you better hurry and play these games I'm about to list, because they are leaving Game Pass on December 31st. Ember, Gorogoa, Iron Harvest, Immortal Realms Vampire Wars, Outer Wilds, Scarlet Nexus, Secret Neighbor, The Pedestrian, and Tropico 6. If you do have a subscription and would like to keep playing one of these titles, you get a discount when purchasing any games on Xbox Game Pass. Also of note is that Scarlet Nexus comes with the PC version if you buy the game digitally on Xbox. Criterion, the developers of Need for Speed Unbound, which just launched, is being shaken up. 5 veterans of the studio have made their departure, including Matt Webster, who had been with the studio for 23 years. It's been said that all the developers left to explore new opportunities outside of EA. To fill in their positions, EA has moved developers from their other studios to take over the Need for Speed series. The Crash Bandicoot On The Run mobile game is being shut down by the Candy Crush developer King. As announced in a Facebook post, the game servers will be taken offline on February 16th, which will result in the game no longer being playable. All in-app purchases have been turned off, but you can still use the in-game currency that you've already purchased. It seems like quite a few mobile games are being shut down these days, and similar to the mobile Tomb Raider game, you will lose access to the game and all of your in-game purchases will disappear into thin air. This is why I would never recommend purchasing something in a game that you can lose access to if the developers flip a switch. The FTC has fined the creators of Fortnite, Epic Games, $520 million for violating the Children's Online Privacy Protection Act. $275 million will be for violating the act, as well as $245 million to refund customers, which makes this the largest penalty ever obtained for violating an FTC rule. The FTC claims Epic used deceptive interfaces that trick consumers, including teenagers and children. Another claim is that Epic collected personal information from children under 13 without obtaining parents' consent. The FTC also said Epic violated the Act's rules against unfair practices by enabling real-time voice and text chat communication for children and teens by default. Since the Halo and Destiny creators Bungie received a $100 million investment from NetEase, they've been working on a new IP. Bungie has not announced what the new project is or when it will be released, but a recent job listing revealed some details. One of the job listings for a lead gameplay engineer mentioned a third-person action game, as well as Bungie's Tiger Engine. For those that don't know, the Tiger Engine is a modernized version of what was originally used by Bungie to create Halo games. Bungie was also purchased by Sony earlier this year, and we don't know how that will impact the development of this new IP that was in the works. While we wait to hear more about the next franchise Bungie is working on, they do have a Destiny 2 expansion in the works titled Lightfall that's set for release in February. Here's an interesting trailer I'm featuring today called Liza P Gameplay Trailer.
Can you hear me? I hope this reaches you. This city is falling apart. Chaos, madness, death. And there might be no going back. But you can change that. It depends on the choice you make. Truth or lie.
Asking too much of you. But I don't have a choice. Only you can do this. Please, help me. Finally, we meet, son.
The stage is set.
The light shines brightest in the darkest of times.
All right, buddy, I'm here for you. Don't worry.
Confront your fate.
Don't give up.
Keep going.
You can lean on me if you want.
Protect.
Fulfill. Your destiny.
A UK consumer protection organization has claimed that the Nintendo Switch Joy-Con controllers drift due to a mechanical fault. They sourced controllers from a few owners of drifting joysticks as well as owners who had theirs replaced. They were then sent to a specialist lab to perform a teardown analysis. The results concluded that the dust-proofing covers didn't stop dust from making its way inside, and all of the plastic circuit boards showed noticeable wear on the joystick contact points. They concluded that the core design of the Joy-Con controllers is mechanically flawed. This UK consumer group is calling for Nintendo to commission an independent investigation into the cause of the drift, commit to completely free of charge repairs for Joy-Con controllers that developed drift since the system launched, as well as refund or compensate those who can prove they paid for replacement Joy-Con controllers as a result of the previous set drifting. Nintendo responded to the report by saying the percentage of users experiencing issues is small and that improvements have been made since the launch in 2017. They expect all of their hardware to perform as designed, and if anything falls short of the goal, we always encourage consumers to contact Nintendo customer support. I know I've had to send in my own pair of Joy-Con controllers for replacement before, but I've also had to do the same with PS4 and Xbox One controllers, as well as now PS5 controllers. What do you think about this report? Let me know in the comments. Thanks for watching. Please like, subscribe, and tune in later this week for even more video game announcements.